It is always such a pleasure to be here at the edge of town. And so, although I rode my bicycle here, I'm going for a walk because I like to just walk here and take it in. The open sky, yeah, the clouds. It's kind of interesting. The sun hasn't come up yet, and here I am. Maybe you can hear, maybe you can feel, maybe you can come with me into this experience and recognize that this is something that everyone can do. Good morning. Hi. Everyone can do it, but it seems I'm the only one who's doing this, because what is it that I'm describing? I'm describing that I'm talking with myself. And yeah, this is not just chit chat. No, this is talking with myself, listening to myself, and expressing with my embodied language my reality. And so, yeah, I know this sounds kind of preposterous, it sounds kind of pretentious, but I am enlightened, and my ongoing embodied language is my language enlightenment. And it is a very different enlightenment than anything that anyone has ever heard or read about, because I do not care about what anyone has said. I only care about what I say. And I care also about how I sound. Yeah. And my language enlightenment is so beautiful because it does not have anything to do with a mind. I don't have a mind. I don't have inner language. So I just have this language. I have the words that I have, you know, I can speak English. I can say these words. And I say these words because I like to say them. And I listen to myself because I like to hear myself. And so it's all very simple. But that's all there is to it. And anyone can do this, and yet nobody does this because we're all busy with each other. Yeah. And that seems to be more important than this. But in my opinion, this is more important. You know what is so funny? In a little while I will be going to work, and I work a couple of days a week in this giant supermarket where hundreds and maybe thousands of people come every day. A couple of thousand of people come there every day, and I'm letting people taste some food item. I don't know, maybe it is chips, or maybe it is ham, or cheese, or whatever, you know, candies or chocolates or cookies. And I put it in little cups and I have it on a plate in front of me. And I talk with them. And sometimes I sell, or I don't sell, I mean, I just talk about the product, and I talk about the soap, you know, a certain soap that they can use, or they can buy a bottle of, what is it, bourbon, or a case of Modelo beer. And so in a little while I will be talking non-stop for the rest of the day. And right now I feel just so utterly quiet. Even though I'm saying this, you know. It's so funny. And it's also really interesting that in these days that I work, I get to meet so many people that live in Chico and around Chico. And people recognize you, you know, because they have been there before. And some people are nice and some people are just rude. And you have to take it in stride, because that's just the way it is. And they snatch everything from your plate again and again, and then you have to fill it up again and talk with them, invite them to try it and to buy it. It's such an interesting job for me to have, because I talk so much, and then after I come home I'm totally tired. But at least I've used my vocal cords, my favorite activity. Not exactly in the way I want to, but no, it's still. I just like to say this, that it is just amazing how there are people who pick up on it, and they kind of feel something, and then other people just don't. And they treat you like some kind of a slave. You are some unimportant nothing who's just doing this food sampling there. Yeah. But I'm semi-retired, so I just do that 3 days a week, sometimes 4 days a week. And I still enjoy doing that. Yeah. But it's so interesting that that I have this perspective, that I have this enormous development that I've gone through. And yeah, I'm standing there in this big store. And no, I'm not giving any seminars, I'm not giving any lectures, I'm not teaching any classes, I'm not trying to create a movement, not doing any of that. And I feel so happy and proud that although I have done that, I don't do that. Yeah, I have tried to teach others about this, but I no longer do this. People have to teach themselves. People have to find it themselves. And that's all I can say. And that's why I make these videos. to hopefully still encourage somebody to do this on their own. And then maybe one day, if they feel like it, they can just contact me and we will talk together and have embodied language together and share this beautiful experience, because it is of course possible that we can talk like this together. Although of course it will be not in any way like how we talk in our usual way. And so yeah, I was before very much trying to get this to happen, you know, trying to get people to understand this. But I've seen and I've noticed that my own joy in having this morning, it again and again vanished, because I apparently wanted something else. And so here I am walking with my bicycle at the outskirts of Chico, and this is what I want. And I don't want anything else. I don't need anything else. Beautiful, the sun coming over the hills like that. I love that moment in the morning. Yeah, it's still early. I don't know exactly what time it is. I haven't looked at the clock. But it is that moment when the sun comes over the mountains. Yeah, these are in the distance the Sierras. Such a beautiful atmosphere. And when I go to work, it will be really busy. And right now, there's nobody here. I like that contrast. If I had something more to say, I would say it. but I don't. I'm not like others who say something to amuse others or to entertain. Or to express their opinion, to express their view. No, I'm not doing that. Although I have, of course, my experience, but my experience is not my view as opposed to the view of others. I don't care about the view of others. I really don't. I only care about my own way of expressing myself. This way, my embodied language is only for me. And if you ever get to your embodied language, you will say the same thing, that your language is only for you. And it should be that way. It's only for you, it's only about you, nothing else. Yeah, I know. People probably have some comments to make on that, but I don't have any comments to make on it. I discovered this somewhere in my early 20s, and then I said, wow, if I talk like this, I am completely without any problem. And I just couldn't believe it. And yet I was talking like that without any exercise, without any preparation. I was just listening to myself and talking with myself, and that's what I kept doing. And now I'm 67 years old, and in November I'll be 68. I've kept talking with myself, and I've kept listening to myself, and I've kept further exploring that this is the right way to use language. You who listen to this and who use your language differently, you use your language incorrectly. This is the correct way, in my opinion, to use language. And everybody else is wrong, I'm right. That's right.